What's up, plant people? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcella and I make videos mostly focused on houseplants and just random things that I want to do. I'm going to be propagating my Scindapsus silver cloud. She is so big. Well, technically I just finished, but this is my intro. So she was super overdue for a repot. I have to water her every 2 days, so that's very annoying to me. Yeah, we're gonna be cutting her up and repotting her, and that's what the video is gonna be about. So let's get to it. So when you're propagating an aroid, you want to make sure to cut the internodal space. So that's a space between the nodes of the plant stem. And on the nodes, you're gonna find aerial roots, which will develop into the root system of the plant once it is propagated into soil, water, leca, moss, or whatever medium you're using. So this is the pot I'm going to be using. I got these at Target. I think they were like $3 and they're supposed to be self-watering pots. So I think I'm supposed to stick like a piece of thread in there, but I didn't do it this time, but I'll probably add it in there later. Just so that the thread can wick the water from the bottom reservoir into the soil. And I don't have to water it as much, which I love.
Ya está la cena.
Ya está la cena. So I had dinner and then I had my daily vitamin C packet. Orlando doesn't like it. I love it. And I tell you, I look forward to this all day. It just tastes so good to me for some reason. I'm trying to be a little more health conscious than usual. And anyway, so now I'm just going to insert part of the stem into the soil and just trying to get the root to face downward. And the root looks like a little bump by the node. So I watered it a little bit much, but that's okay. This is how she turned out. And she doesn't look like super cute right now, but I'm sure she'll be fine. This plant is so hardy and definitely my favorite Scindapsus species. So now what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be making a moss propagation box for the rest of the nodes that don't have any leaves on them. And when I tell you, I could probably start a plant shop just from the amount of nodes that I got. Like not even counting the vines with leaves. I have so many nodes to start so many plants, so who knows, I might just do that. It could also make a great gift for anyone who is just beginning with houseplants, since it is such an easygoing plant for me. If you are going to start a propagation box, I highly recommend using moss. I tried to use perlite myself, but for me it just did not work. All of my propagations died in perlite, so even though I really like the look of it, it just didn't work for me. But moss has been so good. If you can see my other propagation box in the back, it's just full of greenery, like it's a carpet of leaves. Just put that on top of soil and it would grow into like, honestly, I have no idea. I think there's micans in there and some verrucosum and maybe melanochrysum. I have no idea what I put in there, guys. Like, it's philodendron and they all look the same. Well, to me, they all look the same as baby plants, so yeah. I don't know what's in there, but I guess one day when I take them out, I'll find out. They really need to be taken out of there, like, it's bad. Maybe it'll be my next video. If you want to see that, comment down below. So when you're making your propagation box, you want to make sure that the root on the node is facing downward into the medium. So I'm just pressing it gently into the moss, not really burying it, but pressing the root so that it's covered on all sides by moss. And usually what I would do with the moss is I would put it in a container, just throw some water on it and squeeze it. Once the excess water is removed, then I would put it in the box, which I recommend doing if it's your first time making a moss propagation box. This time what I did is I just sprayed some fertilized water onto the moss instead, because I think it allows the moss to hydrate a little more evenly as opposed to just throwing water on it. Either way will work, but I do recommend the first method better if you're a beginner, because I feel like it's easier to tell if there's no excess water in your box, and that way you don't get a lot of rotten nodes. Here is a close-up of the propagation box, just so you can see kind of how I have it set up. Honestly, there's a lot of nodes in this box, like I should have probably split it into another one, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. By the way, if you want to get a Scindapsus species that's a little bit more on the rare side, this one's just amazing because, like I said, she grows so fast. I got my Scindapsus Silver Cloud and my Silver Splash at the same time, and this one has grown, I don't know, like 10 times as fast in the same amount of time that I've had them, so definitely love the Silver Cloud over the Silver Splash. Okay guys, we are done with the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below, or any comments. Make sure to subscribe, don't forget. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, plant people.